Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel TeoGamingLab. So I'm doing a series of tutorials for every building of Manor Lord, and in this episode, episode 17, I will go through the farmhouse. Before we go to the actual video, if you enjoy my content, please drop a like and subscribe for more, and let me know what you think in the comment, and also if you have any request for any further video. Now let's dig into it. First of all, as usual, we will go through on how to build it. So we will press construction menu and then farming and then farmhouse. That will allow us to build the farm. To choose where to build the farm, you need to check the coloring that appears on the screen. The greener, the better, because that's directly linked to the fertility of the soil. And in this case, it's hammer fertility, which is basically wheat and grains. Then you can use this building also to produce flax, barley, and when you unlock it, rye. So you plop it wherever you want. You need the tree wood log, and then you are ready to start. And one more thing before we continue. So it will be beneficial if you build the farm close to the mill, because the mill will go and fetch the grain from the farm. And I will cover the mill and the communal oven in another video. When to build the farm? Well, the farm require several families to run properly, and I think that's regarding food. I will cover the food again in another video, but the wheat is one of the later one. I think you should rely first on berry, vegetables, partly on meat, and then eventually it will come wheat. Barley is used to produce malt and then eventually beer, and flax is used in the weaver workshop, and that will be covered uh, separately. The menu of the building. So if you click the farmhouse, you can see that in the general part, you can assign up to 8 family to this building, and as far as possible, I will do that because the field takes some time to be processed, and the more the better. Then basically here is the pantry and the generic storage. I think that here the thing that you should notice, and here is my tip, is that the pantry and the generic storage are have high capacity. So basically, what one could do is to let the granary not allow to get the grains and the wheat from the farm, but let the farmhouse store those products, which will be probably more efficient when the miller come and pick up the product. People. So you can see here where people are, and here I have another tip. Generally, people is busy in the farm between Augustish and like October, November. So the rest of the year they don't do really anything in the farm apart watching the crops growing. So if you are a person that relocate a temporary seasonal worker, then you can do that. Advanced, unlimited area. I usually don't limit the area of my worker, but if you have more than one farm in the region, you need to know that the worker, as soon as they finish the fields, either with high priority or close to the farm, they will pass to the other ones. And then this is threshing priority. So the threshing is the conversion of the wheat into grains. And generally what happens is that the farmer harvest everything, and when they have finished harvesting, then they do the threshing. You can basically keep medium threshing if you don't have priority in having grain that are picked up from the mill. But if you want that they do the threshing first and then they take care of the field, then you put this high priority, and then they do the threshing and then they will harvest from the field. Livestock, you can assign livestock to the farmhouse up to 2 oxes, and they will do They will make the plowing faster. And basically, to do this, you need to unlock this development branch, which is heavy plow. That will allow you to build this small stable. So when you will click the menu, there will be an icon here that we usually otherwise is grayed out. When you unlock heavy plow, it's not grayed out anymore. You press it, and then they will build this little stable, and then you can go to livestock and link two oxes to your farm, and I will recommend to do that. So of course there is no farmhouse without field, and those are the one you can see. First of all, basically from the field you can produce wheat, barley, flax as mentioned, and if you want to unlock rye, you need to unlock the development branch, this one, rye cultivation. How to build a field? So you go to construction, then farming, and then field, and it work like the pasture. Basically, also here you need to check the green spots, and you place the first one, you place the second one, the third one, and then you can see how big it is. Field size, it tells you 1.2 Morgan. So how is the capacity of one farm fully working? Generally, it is considered 5 Morgan. So bigger than 5 Morgan will not be very efficient. So I would suggest to have more than one field. Then you press the fourth one and you flop it. I would suggest to have more than one field because some you will cultivate with wheat, some you will keep fallow, because when you cultivate with the wheat or with whatever you uh, use, uh, then the fertility for that product, for that crop will go down, and then either you need to switch the crop to another crop or leave the field fallow. So basically I leave few fallow and then few with wheat and few with another product. Now here there is only wheat because I don't follow so much this region anymore. I'm starting a new video is just to show you how it works. Where and when to build them, where you need to build them close to the farmhouse, and when to build them when to build them soon after you have built the farmhouse. That's simple. What about the menu? The menu, we click over it and you can see that the yield of the field is 72 width. That will be harvested in 81 days. You have chosen as a crop type wheat, which has a 46% fertility, so it's very low. I would not recommend this. And then you need to basically click on crop rotation. I would recommend this to let the wheat regain fertility. And in the second year, which start in October, basically they will switch the cultivation to another crop. And here you can do either barley or flax as you prefer. Let's choose flax. And you can also choose the third year in case you don't want to come to the farmhouse every year in September to change the cultivation. Then here it shows you how far you are in the process and the field priority. Again, I leave it on medium because I leave the threshing on high, or you can leave both to medium. It's you need to check how it works best for your city. If you have plow and sow very early in the season, then you will have the crop ready before September, generally late August, early September. Then without waiting further, you can click here and they will basically harvest whatever you have. If you do it in the middle of the season, they will start to harvest this 47 um, wheat. And then if you don't want this crop anymore, you can click burn field and basically the crop will disappear and the field will start over. Then you need to replow it and sow it, and then the crops will get back growing. So as you can see, we forced the early harvest, so the people from the farm now are harvesting the wheat. They will basically put it in the middle of the field and then they will transport it to the farmhouse. To the farmhouse will happen the threshing, the conversion of the grain of the wheat into grain. And then if you disallow the grain from the granary, the miller will basically come and pick up all the grains and bring it to the mill to convert it into flour. I know you have seen the sheep in my field, so this is another function that you can use. So use the field as a pasture. So basically, what you need to do is to have a livestock trading post and basically order the sheep from there. I covered it in another video. You can find it in my playlist on how to order sheep. And basically, what happens is that once the sheeps are ordered, they will go immediately in one of your field. Generally, you need to put the field fallow in order for the sheep to get in the field. Another thing that you can do is to not have available pasture anywhere else. Otherwise, the sheep will go to the pasture somewhere else. And also to have this function, you need to unlock it. So you basically go on the development branch and it is a fertilization. So after unlocking heavy plow, then you unlock fertilization. It's not done yet. This will allow you to build fences. So if you click the field, there will be an icon up here. And if you unlock the fertilization, is not grayed out anymore. You press it, and if you have 5 planks, they will build these fences. These fences here, and then you can order the sheep that will enter the field and they will use it as a pasture and the fertility will go up. So I think I covered everything from the farmhouse. As you can see, they are converting the wheat to the grain, and then the miller will come and pick up the grain. I hope you enjoy my content. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe for more, and let me know in the comment what you think about the video, how I can improve, or if you want to know about a certain topic. And don't forget, every now and then I live stream and I plan to start a new city also using the new beta patch. And if you want to see the beta patch video and what it contains, I also have a video covering it. Thanks for watching and having a great day. Bye guys.